Hi and welcome to Campaign Ignition. This is the 21-day business and digital marketing training course with me, Andy Phillips. This is of course day 5, and over the last couple of days what we've been doing is looking at the concept of building landing pages, creating a giveaway that we can put onto that lead generation landing page, and how to deliver that content as well. So whether we're creating a PDF, you could be doing videos and that sort of thing, but it doesn't really matter what it is, what the giveaway is. The process is always the same. And today what I said I would do was to show you how to basically put together a landing page, what you need to do, what tools you need. When we've spoken about the sort of elements that we need on a landing page, things like the headlines and all that sort of stuff, the copy and the bullet points and the photographs. But the actual creation of a landing page can be quite daunting if you've not done one before, or if you're quite new to it. So I thought in this video what I'd do is show you the options, the sort of things that you can do, what sort of products you can use, whether they're paid products or free products, because let's face it, whenever we're going to be starting to create these sort of things and using technology, we're going to have to buy certain things or use certain tools. Some of them are free, as I say, and I'm going to go through some of those with you today. What I'm also going to do is going to do another video today as well, so I'm going to do a bonus video and show you how to create a page from scratch using Thrive, because that's one that I think is going to be quite good if you're brand new to this. Let's start using something like Thrive, which is relatively cheap. I think it's for one site it's something like $67 or something like that. If you want to get the same sort of product but have it or have a license to be able to work on a number of pages, which is probably a good idea. I think it works out about $90 something. I think it's $97. I'll look at the prices, or you can look at the prices when you go there. But have a look at that product. I'm going to show you also a few more products, because landing pages, I think, are probably the one key thing that we really need to get a handle on. Landing pages work very, very well when you put in, especially for lead generation, when you put in a form in there and you're promising a giveaway and you're directing everybody to that page, which is 100% dedicated to that task of getting a lead or getting people to subscribe to something on that landing page. So let's have a look at what we can do. Now, on what I've got is a WordPress site set up here. And I've got a few things here. I've got landing page which I've created, and a delivery page which I've also created, and I've created that using Thrive. Now if you have a look at what I've got here, if I just click on this Thrive, we use all the Thrive things, but this is the thing which you really want to do. It's got like a video tutorial once you've actually loaded it, so you can see how to use it, but I'm going to show you that as well. But Thrive is a very, very handy little tool, and the reason why I say it's a handy little tool is because you can create a page incredibly quickly just by clicking on add a new page. Just put a test page on here, publishing, and clicking on edit with Thrive. Now what it's going to show you straight away, and this is quite interesting, is that this is the standard WordPress site that I have up. This is just a free theme that we've put on there, so you can see that there's nothing really on there at all. But what you can do with Thrive as a content builder is even use this sort of page. So if I quickly go back here and go to templates and just go full width, just as a for instance, update that, so we've got a full width page now. Now, not every theme has full width pages, but some do. So now we've lost the sidebar, which is really important, obviously, for a landing page. So, say you wanted to do the landing page on here, and you're using Thrive. You're not actually going to use the landing pages from Thrive. We can just go to Edit with Thrive, and it'll put a little side panel up on here. But this is the standard thing. And what we can do is we can just take in text and put something like, this is the main headline, and we can change the font here. So let's make this 45 and make the line height 50, put it in the middle and make it bold. So straight away you can see that you can start doing some quite amazing things here. Let's take an image and we can put it in. and we'll just take a big old image here, insert that. So now we've got an image in there. Let's take a button. We can create a button. Let's take style 6. Again, center it up. Change the text on the button, so we could put something like download. We can put the URL to the page that we want it to go to. We can get that to open in a new window. So there's just a ton of things we can do here. We can just change the look and feel of this button just by changing the padding. So you can see that, you know, before long you can get quite a few different things in here. So if we save the changes and preview the page, again, there you go. There's a button on there. There's the picture, the headline. So you can see very, very quickly we can get a landing page sorted out even on our main WordPress site, which is very, very easy to do. But we're not going to do that. So let's just close this down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to forget all this, and I'm going to go to choose a landing page. Now this is in the content builder that you can download and use as a plugin for your WordPress site from Thrive. And so if we choose this, we have a whole host of different landing pages that we can choose from. And we can literally just pick one at random. Let's take this one here. We just go all the way to the bottom of the page and load landing page. Now what this is going to do is going to get rid of all the stuff that we've just done, and it's going to overlay a brand new landing page. Now if I just pull this down a bit, so we've got a video we can put in here, we've got the headline already, got a button, we've got some text and bullet point text. So we've already got all the things that we need to do a very, very simple page. Now if I click on Save Changes and click on Preview, this is what the page will actually look like. So you can see that it's a really, really nicely designed page, very, very simple to do, and it's part of a theme set. So if you're doing some training courses, then you can use this as the opt-in. So as you can see, it's got a little drop down, a little pop-up opt-in box. Now because you've loaded this, and this is the reason why I love this type of product, it's so simple to use. Once you've actually loaded this, you can go back to here. Now let's go and close the Thrive content builder. And if we go back to the pages, that little pop-up has now come up in the Thrive Lightbox. So what you can do, you can go to here, edit with Thrive, and it's got the little pop-up, and what you can do, you can start putting in, you can connect your service and all that sort of stuff. So we'll do that in the next video. We'll show you how to do all that sort of thing on this very same page on the second video, because it's going to take a lot longer. I want to do this shortish video to show you your options, and then we'll actually create something on the second video. The next one I wanted to show you was another paid theme which we've used extensively in our business, which is OptimizePress. Now OptimizePress has been around for quite a while, and there are lots of other products out there that are purportedly taking over from OptimizePress, and that's probably quite true. However, OptimizePress, I think, is still an incredibly powerful tool. We build whole websites with OptimizePress because we're doing things like a lot of big marketing things. So we use things like, you know, opt-in pages, landing pages, sales pages, webinar pages, membership site pages, home pages, and all the other things that we can do with this. Now the great thing about OptimizePress is that although it's got a lot of themes already in there, if you become a member of OptimizePress as well into their clubhouse, you get new themes coming down all the time. So you can browse the new themes, which will open up the different templates. As you can see, these are all the new themes that have come out, and if you want to have a look at these themes, you can just literally just hover over this. It'll have a little video showing you how to use it. It'll also have a little sort of pop-up which shows you what it actually looks like as a page. So you can see that they're very, very good, well-designed landing pages, squeeze pages, membership site pages, the whole work. So it's quite a good tool as well. Now we use both of these things, and I guess when you get into the construction of this stuff, you start looking around for different types of products that are going to do different types of things for different products and services that you have. So there's no reason why you can't use OptimizePress on one site, Thrive on another, lead pages on something else, ClickFunnels somewhere else. it really depends on your business and your business model. What I wanted to show you was a couple of different options. So you've got OptimizePress as well, and we'll show you how to use a little bit of this as we go through. I've already done a video within Campaign Builder Pro's membership site, which shows you how to use an OptimizePress opt-in box, because that's really the whole point of it. If you have a look at some of these things, they've got these opt-in boxes already sitting in there, and we can just put our form code straight into it and create these beautiful pages with great opt-in boxes on them. Now, of course, there's also free versions of page builders, and if I can find it. So what I did, I went into plugins and I just put page builder into the search box to see what sort of things are actually around, and there's quite a few. So we've got this one. This has got 3,000 active installs, updated last week, so that looks like it might be okay. I don't use any of these, by the way. Just as a disclaimer, I don't use any of them because we use the paid ones. But if you're just getting started and you're looking for something which is going to be easy to use but free, then take a look at some of these. You can always download them, try them out, and if you don't like them, stop using them and maybe use something else. But something like this, it doesn't look too bad. This has got there's something like 30,000 users or something. Let's have a look at how many people they've got. 20,000 users. This one's got 900,000 users. So you can just have a quick look at this. They normally have screenshots in here of what it actually looks like. Some of them you can go to their pages and have a look at the videos of how they work. For instance, this one here, you can have a look at the more details, and it's got a plugin homepage. So you can have a quick look at the plugin homepage, see what it looks like, and very often they'll have a video or something like that. Yeah, there's a little demo video here. So if you just pull this up, and you can have a look at how it actually works, what you need to do to create these pages. If I just quickly flick through this a little bit, so you can see it looks like a drag and drop builder, where you can take you've got like a little pane at the bottom where you can just drag stuff up, put it in, edit it and change it. So it's worth having a look at some of these things if you want a free theme to use on WordPress. So this one doesn't look too bad, and then if you've got something like 20,000 people actually using it and it's updated, you always want to look at this. It's updated a few weeks ago and it's compatible with your version of WordPress. So there's another option for you. So in the next video I'm going to show you how to actually build one, but there's one thing I wanted to show you in this video which we did promise you, which was about where you actually put your created PDF document. Now yesterday we did a little session on how to create the PDF and what you need to do to build that PDF, that giveaway. Now, where you store that PDF so people can download it is really up to you. However, there are two main ways of doing this. You can do it on the media section, so the media library. You can upload it to the media library. In fact, what I'll do that now. I've got a little PDF here, which is my Websites for Business checklist. So what I can do is I can literally, if I'm just going to hold it here, I can drag it and drop it into here, and it will just load into the media library. Okay, now it's loaded into the media library. We have a URL here, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is just going to copy that URL. Now if I go into, if I take this one off, let's go back into the actual page here, and I go into the delivery page that I created in here. I'm going to go and edit this with the Thrive content builder. Now we've already built this, and we've already got a button on there, but I just wanted to show you actually how you put that download into this button. And you just go to link settings. Now you've already got the text on there, download your free report, and you just need to put the URL of the PDF that you've just uploaded into this section here, the URL section. And I always suggest opening in a new window. You can do no follow as well on that if you want to. And then when you just save changes and you preview the page, This is the page that people will be delivered or sent to get their delivery of their downloaded report. And what they'll do is they'll either click on it, they'll right click it and save as, or they just click on it and it'll open in a new window. So now what you've got is the PDF deliverable to your end user. The problem with this, the biggest problem with this, is always going to be bandwidth of your website. If you're putting it into your media library, every time someone downloads it, it's going to use your website's bandwidth, and that is a real issue if it's popular. If you're downloading 1 or 2 a week, then it shouldn't be an issue for you. However, if you put it out onto social media and what you hope happens is that 100 people download it, 200 people download it, then that's going to eat your bandwidth and it's going to cost you a lot of money. So that's great to start with. It's a good way of doing it to start with, and it's a great way to test the whole process out. However, if you are getting a lot of downloads, then you want to change this one thing: where you store that file and where it's downloaded from. And what we use, and what a lot of people use in this industry, is Amazon S3. And all it is a storage system, and it's called Simple Storage Service. In other words, Amazon S3 is Amazon 3S's Simple Storage Service, and you can try this out for free. The prices are very low. We have bills of sort of $10 to $20, and we have a lot of people downloading a lot of stuff, and it's very inexpensive, and we've got a lot of things on there. If I show you what I use, I mean, I don't actually go into Amazon and use that because I'm using a PC. I actually use an interface which is called Cloudberry, but there is also interfaces for the Mac as well. So if you're on a Mac, you can use an interface on the Mac. So you're really just looking for a client, and this is the what Cloudberry looks like. If I go to here, these are all my buckets that I've got. So I've got stuff for clients, I've got my own stuff in there, but you can just literally create a bucket, very simple. And a bucket is all it actually is. If I just click on this, is a file holder. Means you can keep your MP4 files or your video files in there, and we actually serve all our videos from S3. This is the PDF file that I've got for this one here, and this means again that I can literally just drag and drop a PDF into there. As you can see, it just uploads very quickly. The only thing you have to do is to change the ACL settings to public, so you make sure that public can actually access that, and then we just go to copy our web URL. If I go back to the delivery page here and click on this, go to link settings and change this from my media URL, my media library URL in my website, and put this in its place, and save the changes, preview and download. You can see that now the URL at the top has changed to CampaignIgnition and then s3.amazonaws.com, and that is now being served through the Amazon S3 site, and it's a much cheaper way of doing it, much easier way of doing it. So I hope that's helped give you some options on what you can actually do to create these landing pages, and how you can deliver the PDFs or videos that you want by using things like Amazon S3. In the next video on today's page, it just below here, I'm going to go through and we're going to start building a landing page and a delivery page to show you how easy it is to use something like Thrive. We can also have a look at just a quick look at OptimizePress as well, how easy it is to put that in place as well. But it's going to be a longer video, and it's an optional video you can watch if you want. So I'll see you there.